Hey guys, in today's video we're going to be deep cleaning parts of the house, but also we're going to be going through and cleaning out just a few boxes from my storage just that will fit into the car. But this is my second video, so throughout the video I will also be introducing myself. So just to start off, my name is Anquette Nate, and I am a solo parent, just meaning that I am majority of the time the only parent home. My husband is in the military, and so just due to that and his schedule, I'm typically the one taking care of the boys. I have 2 kids, but we won't get too much into that just because they won't be in my videos a whole lot. But yeah, so I also am a veteran, but which is where I met my husband. But this channel will mostly be of just around the house happenings, so cleaning, cooking, maybe taking a couple of trips here and there. Okay, so let's be honest, how often do you move your couch and either clean underneath it, so sweeping, mopping, all of the things, or if you have carpet, vacuuming? I do it maybe once or twice a week, but I should do it more. As you guys saw, there was just so much stuff underneath there. There's nothing really to catch it just because the couch is raised. But this vacuum that we have right here is a newer Tenco that I have. I don't know the exact model of it, but I actually do not prefer this one over the one I had before. I can look up all of those things and maybe add it in the comments later or in the description, but out of the Hoover that I had that was just in the video, and the one that I had previously by the same brand, Tenco, I definitely like or prefer the one that I had before. This one that I just showed is nice and it looks very, aesthetically pleasing, but the suction of it is subpar to the previous one that I had. So to the mopping water, I'm just adding a drop of bleach and a drop of dish soap, and just using hot water, nothing too much. I know that everybody uses something different, so leave a comment down below on what detergents or additives you like to add to your mopping water. No wrong answers, just wanting to see what else is out there. I do really like the O-Cedar mop mopping system. This one that I have is the clean water one, so it's like where it's supposed to have the mechanism where it keeps the clean water and the dirty water separate. Unfortunately, I actually didn't prefer it that way because whenever I would use it, it was actually the clean side didn't fill up with enough clean water. At least I didn't feel that it did. So anytime that I would try to dip in the mop head, it wouldn't get saturated enough on the clean side. So I just ended up taking it out. And so basically I spent, more money to get the more fancy one, I guess you could say, air quotes, as I'm doing right now, just to have the original version. But whichever one you like is obviously going to be fine for you. And you do not have to have anything fancy. As you can see, ours is now busted, if you could say it that way. So the area I'm sweeping right now is underneath the ledge of the island. That was a big selling point, or I guess renting point, because we are renting an apartment, for us to get this apartment. I didn't want to have to get a new dining table or anything of that sort. So having an island, especially one that was short enough for my kids to sit at and not have to, reach or strain to get to the table, was something that we really wanted. The pour from the mop water was not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be way dirtier. Not that I wanted it to be, but I definitely thought that I would at least try to get a good angle, because I've definitely seen some mop water that look like the Yahoo drink, like the chocolate milk, whatever that is, but that's not what we had. So let's go ahead and move on to the kitchen. Okay, so you let me know how you do your dishes. I know it's very like a niche question, but I am somebody who cannot have like dish water or anything on the side just because it doesn't feel as effective to me. That's not to say that you can't do it that way. Um, but I really would like to be less wasteful when it comes to water. So if you have a method or a way that you prefer to do your dishes without having the water running constantly, because I do feel so wasteful, um, let me know in the comments down below. Because honestly, I am open to maybe we retrying the dishwater or anything of that sort, just so I'm not wasting so much water. As you can see here, it definitely is sped up, and I cut out some clips. We've all done dishes, we know how to do dishes, but throughout this whole time the water's running. And so when I'm at my other apartment, I'm like, oh, I wonder why the bill is so high. And then I look at these videos and like, girl, that is why the water bill is so high. Stop running the water. So yeah, if you have any suggestions down, like, go ahead and write those down below, please and thank you. So right here, I'm just wiping down the remaining like area of the sink, so just scrubbing it down. I definitely feel that after you wash your dishes, you should clean out the sink as well. You just cleaned out all of that food and junk off of your dishes into the sink, so just giving the sink a thorough wipe down just seems like the next best thing to do, excuse me. But yeah, so that's what I'm just doing right here, just taking the wet washcloth and continuously wiping it down until there's no suds left.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy.
My friend watched my other video and she said that I should be explaining some of the things that I'm doing, just because it's not common knowledge for everybody to know what I'm doing, one, in the videos, but also you may have never done this. So right here, I'm just taking out the eyes, so the coil and like the catch plate underneath the eye, because you can wash the eyes, so like the catch plate that I put in the sink, and you can scrub those out. And then I don't know if you know, but you can lift the top of your oven or the top of your stove, and you can clean underneath there. So if there's anything, which there most likely will be if you've never cleaned it, so like if you have boiling water and it spills over, if you have crumbs, like literally anything can get underneath there that's from the top of the stove. I clean mine pretty frequently. That's something that I do often, and you can see like there's like some scum, there's crumbs and other things underneath there. But it's not something you have to do often, but it's definitely something to take a look at if you haven't done it before. And it's fairly simple to do it, so either look it up on a different video, or just lift the coil part out, like lift it up slightly and pull out, and then do the same with all 4 eyes or however many you have. But make sure all the eyes are off. I know that's something that sounds like common knowledge, but just please make sure you're doing it carefully. I am vacuuming up the baking soda off the couch because it has sat there for at least 30 minutes or longer, and the baking soda just helps give a refresh for your fabrics. So you can do it on your floor, you can do it on your couch. This couch was not ours previously, so it was pre-owned. We haven't gotten it cleaned with a shampooer yet, but the people that we got it from, we did know them, so we just we are trying to still take care of it without having to spend a whole lot of money to get it professionally done, like professionally shampooed. I have shampooed it before, but it's not the same as doing it like a professional. But it does help to use the bicarb soda to help refresh the smell of the couch. It doesn't have a bad smell, but it does hold odors just as any other fabric. So if you ever want to refresh your fabrics, just go ahead and use a little bit of baking soda and leave it for a period of time and then vacuum it up. I do know that some people say that you're not supposed to vacuum it up, so do that at your own risk, but just know that it does work. I'm just taking off the screens to go ahead and like thoroughly clean the inside of the windows because my windows open out, so the screen is between myself and the window. And so I'm taking them both off right here, and I didn't realize that I had the window open until it was too late. If you can see right here, my cat is about to jump out. Yeah, so that was fun because this was the only window. I just saw him and I was like, I have to go get him. And so I went to go chase him, and then I realized, if you can see right there, that the doors were closed and they were locked. So I did eventually get him back. He wasn't too far. He was just out and about. But he's back in the house and he's fine. But yeah, just as a personal reminder, I need to close the windows before I take the screens off.
reason. I really wanna lie, making me say, but let's talk. Are you at the avenue? I don't need nobody else but me. It doesn't matter what you're gonna say. I just need time right now. I'm going alone tonight. I don't need nobody else but me. But I'm thinking about the way the way you make me grounded. Thinking about the way you used to hold me. Like a stone in the water, singing down, down, down. I'm still falling for ya. Forget what I said, just come on over. Oh, forget what I said, just come on over. I don't need nobody else but me. It doesn't matter what you're gonna say. I just need time right now. I'm going alone tonight. I don't need nobody else but me. But I'm thinking about the way you make me grounded. Thinking about the way you used to hold me. Like a stone in the water, singing down, down, down. I'm still falling for ya. Forget what I said, just come on over. Oh, forget what I said, just come on over. Oh, forget what I said, just come on over. Right now I'm standing in the corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you.
Do you have a summer pair of sheets and a winter pair of sheets? I do not. I only have what you see here, which is the bottom sheet, the quilt, and then the comforter on top. That just what works for us, but I probably need to take off that top one because we can't hook up our air conditioner due to the windows opening out. And I know you see the bed shaking as I'm making it. The bed frame that we have, which you can see right there, the little like pegs that go across, they fall out if you move too much on the bed. So you can get into the bed and then they'll start dropping. So that is why the bed wobbles like that. I should probably fix it, but I probably won't anytime soon, but that's okay. But right now I'm just gonna go ahead and open up my storage and start moving things out. The end goal was to empty out the storage. I did not get it all finished this day in this video. I got it done probably a few days later. So I did end up getting it all moved out, but we just moved back to my hometown. So this whole storage had my entire apartment from our last location in it. And so this is just the last little bits. As you guys saw, that our house is furnished as much as we would like it. And so this is just the end result of everything. It's kind of like when you're cleaning a room and then at the very end you have a pile of stuff that doesn't really have a home. That was this. Yeah, so we did end up getting all that stuff squared away. But when my husband comes back, we're gonna have to figure out what to do with all of these things, just because there's a lot of stuff that didn't really have a home. Are you somebody who has a place for everything that you have, or are you like me where you just kind of accumulate a bunch of things and have held on to them.
Have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that, because you don't know who you're going to